What's going on? It's Ryan Young. You're now tuned into Crown on SaraG TV.
That's just how the world spins. I guess I'm selfish every now and then. You sin, I sin. You bleed, I bleed. You lose, I lose. I'm human too. Yeah.
First one. What do you do to confront your past traumas? Something that I do, I usually talk to my mother, and she'll sit me down and just make me understand that life is made of something that God gave us, you know? So I usually talk to my mom, and she just brings me life and what she's been through and her past, and just how to get through those traumas with her having five sons and coming from Belize and coming here. You know, those things, she had traumas too, so those will help me get through my traumas and understanding that God is there for me and I could get through those trials and tribulations. What have the women in your life taught you? The woman in my life taught me how to respect women. I don't really use the B word. I don't use the B word at all. So they taught me how to cherish women. They taught me how to cherish women, how to respect women, and also be a man and how to approach women too in life. You know what I'm saying? They're the creators of this world. So that's why me personally with women, I'm more a little softer, you know? So. If you could talk to someone who has passed away, who would you talk to and what would you say? I'll talk to my brother Joe right here. He passed away 4 years ago. What would I say? Man. I would say a lot. I say I miss him, and I hope he's proud of me and the things that I'm doing. And I just did a mixtape towards him. Sorry, that was fake emotional. Sorry. Damn, I never really thought about that. I never really thought about that. But I got a lot to say to my friend, man. So rest in peace, Joe. I love you, you know. What are 5 qualities you love about yourself? I'm outgoing. I like to smile a lot too. Even, you know, I like to smile. 5 qualities. I'm very loving, very loving. I'm also comforting too. What else? Another quality. And I'm self-motivating. Like, I like to motivate myself and others around me too. What's the best part about being in a relationship? The best part about being in a relationship is just growing with that person. Like, I have my girlfriend, you know, shout out to my girlfriend. And every day I learn how to be a better man. I could learn that. That's the best part about being in a relationship, and just how to approach different things in life with being with somebody. So yeah. How important is it to you to have a relationship with God? It's very important. I had lost my aunt 2 years ago. I had lost my faith completely, like worst, darkest time of my life. And like, when I distanced myself from God, I seen how my life was going down a little bit, how dark it was getting. And God is that light. He gives you that boost. He gives you that energy to say, you know what, I'm alive. I get to see again until that day comes, you know? So that relationship with God is very strong. Just keeps you self-motivated, keeps your mind right. It keeps you flourishing in life. So, you know, shout out to God. What did your hometown teach you? My hometown taught me how to like prosper. It taught me how to deal with difficulties, you know, like I grew up with a lot of childhood friends, you know, and to see going in and out of jail or, you know, dying, or some of us going to school, it just taught me how to prosper and how to get through those hardships. So I really appreciate my hometown and community from the Bronx, New York. You know, and shout outs to Harlem too. How do you handle negative comments about your music? I don't really feed into it. Like I don't like feed into the negative comments. I already know, there's the devil. The devil always gonna throw like dark at you. So, and like I said, I've been through trials and tribulations. So negative comments is just, I take it as feedback and critique. Maybe I could be doing what those people, ask and stuff like that. So that's how I take negative comments, That's what I'm saying. So have you ever had an addiction? If so, how did you overcome it? Not really, I don't really have an addiction. Addiction to making music, going to the studio. Like that's my place to be, release my stress. Yeah, and I love making music. Like that's really my addiction right now. I say it in my song, like I'm addicted to, making music, getting up in the studio, cause it's actually making my mom happy, seeing me do positive things, and I love seeing my mom smile, so I'll forever be addicted to making music, You said that one, right? What's the most meaningful song you've created? That's a good question. The most meaningful song. These are some good questions. Wow. What's the most meaningful song you've created? I would say Letter to Joe. I just released Mauricio and Yando, the mixtape, so I would say Letter to Joe. I had a longer letter that I wrote to him when he passed away, and I realized like it was too much for the song. It was gonna be too long, so I just dumbed it down into a song and I dedicated to him. And that song was fake. It was hard to record because we was getting emotional and stuff like that, So it was just like it was touching. It made the atmosphere in the room like silent. We was just like, wow, like he's, what I'm saying? It was very meaningful. So I ain't never really thought about this question, but good question. Thank you. What I got next right now is we just dropped Winners featuring Young K. Shout out to Young K from Philly. The video's out now. The song is on all platforms. Mauricio and Yando is on all platforms now. Right now we got more videos coming out. We're gonna work on a new project next year, but right now we're just pushing Mauricio and Yando. So everybody go check out Mauricio and Yando, show love, and I appreciate everybody that's supporting Ryan Young. Thank you. What's up, it's Ryan Young. We just wrapped it up with SaraG TV. I appreciate them for having me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. You already know what it is. Love, Checkmate family.